just sitting here, hardly moving at all. There's not much of a wake at all out the back of the ship. And I'm looking at this cloud building. I'm wondering if we're going to get some rain here before too long. So we're just watching this cloud slowly building. The ship slowed right down almost to a crawl, and you see that the rope going up there's no Australian flag on the back, so we're not in Australian waters yet. And I'm just watching this cloud build, wondering if we're going to see a downpour soon. And there's that starling back again, he's just sitting there for now. Oh, well, whatever the bird, there he is. Whatever the bird is, I'm not sure what the bird is.
I don't think it is a swallow. I think swallow is on the tail.
Yeah, I see the starling.
Yeah. But I see the swallow earlier.
Ah, okay. No, I don't know what it is.
No, I think it's slightly smaller than the swallow.
Yeah.
Did you see the swallows on swimming pools in New Zealand? When they swoop down to get the insects.
Yeah.
And their tails, they sort of arc around and they've got a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seem to have that. So I don't know what he is, but he's a cutie.
Yeah. And he's been with us for a few days. We had 3 of them a day or so ago.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. As soon as you just turn around.
Take it easy, you're still young. That's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to calm when you found something going on. Take your time, think a lot. Now think of everything you've got. You will still be here tomorrow, but your bruise will not. How can I try to explain when I do it turns away again? It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. Time to make the change. Just sit down, take it slowly. You're still young, not so far. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Without me, I am more, but I'm happy. All the times that I cried, keeping all the things I knew inside. It's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. They were right, I agree, but they never looked at me. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. I had to go.
Andy and I just hanging out in the atrium with a Toblerone each.
And a straw straws are made of sugar.
Yeah, so the straws are sugar.
See, watch this.
Yeah, you can eat the straws. And there might be somebody come and sing a song shortly, but we're just chilling out in the atrium, waiting to go into our restaurant. And Andy bought me a nice new watch, which is very nice. Thank you, Andy.
Just like a rolling stone. Well, you're going through the fire school. Alright, it's lonely. You know you only get used to just today. Nobody's ever taught you how to leave out on the street. Now you're gonna have to get used to it. Realize it's not so many alibis. She's staring into the back window of his eyes. If you want to make a deal, how does it feel? Oh, how does it feel to be on your own with no direction home? Complete unknown, just like a rolling stone. Never turn around to see the frowns on the jumpers and now, but it only treats for you. Never understand it ain't no good. See that other people get your kids for you. You used to ride on the club horse with them. Diplomat, carrying on your shoulder, Simon's cat, aiming hard when you discovered that it really wasn't where it's at. He took from you everything he could steal. Oh, how does it feel? How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home? A complete unknown, just like a rolling stone. How does it feel? How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home? A
some shops. More people hanging out. There's a bar through there with a theatre. We'll go in there a little bit later. Have a look to there. That's an elevator shaft. You see that coming up and down all the time.
Takes and duty free shops down there.
Yeah, there's more shops over that way as well.
There's someone who's torn you apart. She's taking just all that I have. If you want, try to love again. Baby, I'm trying to love again. The first cut is empty. Baby, I know the first cut is empty. When it comes to being lost, she's perfect. When it comes to loving me, she's the one. Still want you by my side, just to help me climb the tears that I cry. I'm sure I'm gonna give it a try. If you want, I'll try to love again. Baby, I'll try to love again, but I know, oh, the first cut is empty. Baby, I know the first cut is empty. When it comes to being loved, she's crazy. When it comes to loving me, she's the one. The first cut is empty. Baby, I know the first cut is empty. When it comes to being lucky, she's good. When it comes to loving me, she's the one. Just to help me climb the tears that I've made. And I'm sure I'm gonna give it a try. 'Cause if you want, I'll try to love again. Baby, I'll try to love again, but I know, oh, the first cut is empty.
And this is the casino. You have to walk through here to get to anywhere you're going. You've got to walk through the casino. Excuse me. Thank you. Yes, you've got to walk through the casino to get to the elevators. And this is some of the towel animals they put in our room when they do the clean. This is the deck we've been staying on. And they have these type of doors where if there's an emergency they can seal different quadrants of the ship off. Here we are at 12227. how we get into our room, which has all been made up again, all nice. So total distance sailed is 3,233 nautical miles. So we're approaching Australia slowly, but we've got 24 hours we need to make up, and I'll just show you how fast we're moving out there in just a moment. Sea depth is 3,430 meters, so almost 3.5 kilometers deep. Did you get that, Andy?
What's that?
It's 3,430 meters deep, almost 3.5 kilometers deep.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the knot speed?
Haven't got that yet, just waiting for that to come up.
I thought that goes up at the top there. Yeah.
Oh, there, okay. So we're only going 9.7 knots.
So present wind is 10 knots.
Yep.
So we're going slightly slower than the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Normal air pressure. Humidity is down to 70%.
Yeah. And this is my wife Andy, being a weather girl.
Shut up. Leave me alone. Don't pick on me. And I can hear her speaking on the thing, so I think that might be the normal announcements.
Yeah.
Distance from Trevuni is that now?
Yeah, so that's 1,200 and didn't catch the rest of that.
Yeah.
Okay, distance from Sydney is still 534.6 nautical miles.
Yeah.
So we've slowed down at this. We've got all the rest of today and all of tomorrow to do at sea, so that we arrive in Sydney by the next morning. So we're just going to be crawling along, making up some time. I spoke with the captain upstairs, and he said that it's to do with the weather. So there's something happening with the weather somewhere.
As well, but I can't see anything. I mean, there's some clouds building. There's a few white caps out there, but it's not as bad as what it has been.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows what's between here and Australia?
Look at these, the impression on the screen. There's
Yeah.
different pits.
That would be this ocean floor.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, I think that's pretty much all I needed to see.
Yeah, and the wind's coming from this direction here.
From here behind us, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it was coming in the oasis there.
Yeah.
And see, it's just changed. I bet you it changes because the angle of the ship
Yeah.
changes.
Yeah. So let's have a look out here.
See, look,
Mm-hmm.
here we are. So we're still, so between here and here, there's something happening with the weather,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yep, so let's have a look out here.
So I can't see too much on the horizon, but who knows what's beyond the horizon.
Yeah. That's that heavy cloud that I saw coming in before is right over us. But if you can focus on the waves here in relation to where we are, we're going at 9 point something knots, which isn't very fast at all.
Yeah, this what causes the weight,
Yep.
movement down here, it's very small compared to what it has been.
Yeah,
in
well, we
days
were going
time.
17, close to 20 knots at one point.
Yeah. And you can tell what way the wind's blowing because you can see the fumes from the smokestack. Look, there's that little bird again.
Oh, there's that bird again. So he's just having a great old time.
That's what he wants to do.
Yeah. What did we say we were? 500 and whatever it was nautical miles away from Sydney?
Something like that.
Yeah, and this bird's flying around way out here. It's 6 a.m. on our final morning. We'll be packing our rooms tonight and preparing to disembark in the morning. But it is morning now. There's one person over there, a couple over there, and I've got our table marked. Andy's just getting us a coffee. We're still only going about 10 knots. It's a tiny wake behind us, and it looks like there's a star there. So that'll be a planet. Anyway, so this cloud, as the sun comes up, this cloud will burn off. So it looks like it's going to be quite a nice day out here today for our final day. Some more people up there, and here comes Andy. Andy's just gone off to get a breakfast, and I'll go shortly, and we're going to have breakfast here on the Oasis again for our final day on board. And this is overlooking the Byron Beach Club area, so if you have a more expensive type suite, you have exclusive access to this area. This is overlooking the family pool area. And we're just noticing too, in the Byron Beach Club part of the ship, there's no one here. Only 2 staff members. Oh, and one other guy. Good morning. Good morning. And this is the hydro slide area. We didn't go on this time. Morning.
How are you guys?
Travel agent not working? This one not working?
Yeah, it only works in the night time.
Why is that?
Because night time only we are having a party 11 o'clock.
And it doesn't work during the day?
Yeah, in the daytime will not work.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I wanted to go up there. I wanted to go up the Travelator.
Almost there.
Yeah, so it has a Travelator here that'll take you up, but for whatever reason they're not using it during the day.
They just use it for parties at night.
Silly. Right. So this is deck 17, the shopping basket handle at the end of the ship. And during the night, this is a nightclub. Funny little dance floor here. Yeah, and during the day it's just a nice quiet place to sit. Right.
Looks like there's some on there as well.
Oh, this is a bit rickety. What is? Oh, I see. Yeah. Deck 17, that funny handle thing on the back of the ship. This is what it's like inside.
There's not a bar operating here.
Yeah. So it looks like there's a bar here.
That's the bar there.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So it's quite good observations, and I think when you're having a party here at night time, you wouldn't see half as much.
Oh, you wouldn't see anything. It'd be dark out there.
So it'd all be about the party.
Yeah. So we're just going to find a quiet place to just sit down and chill with our iPads for a bit. Oh, this one's got no... Oh, will that fix that?
And you broke it even further.
No. Oh,
It was just sitting in there.
it was.
I'll take you anywhere.
Held in by gravity. Oh. I don't think the depth does come up here, eh? Does it? I don't think it does.
It does.
I haven't seen it come up.
Just be patient, Mr. Coker.
So distance from Sydney is 253.3 nautical miles. We're getting closer. And we just had an announcement come over the PA system saying that the depth of the ocean out here is 4,000 meters. Holy crap, that's 4 kilometers deep. 4,810 meters. Is that right?
It looked like it. Either that was a zero.
That looked like 4,810 meters deep.
Unless the 8 was a zero.
Yeah, but holy hell, that's...
It's very hard to read some of those digits sometimes.
I'll wait for it to come back up again, eh?
Oh, I thought it didn't come up.
I didn't think it did.
Trust your wife.
She's been picking on me.
Prove it.
It's all on camera, baby.
No, it's not. There's no evidence. See that? It says 8 to me, 83% humidity, but it doesn't feel like it out there.
No, it doesn't. Or was that a 03?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So the text on the screen's not very clear, as you can see.
The 0 doesn't have the line at all.
No, it doesn't over here.
It's quite clear.
Yeah, okay.
So it must have been an 8.
Distance to Sydney, 252.5 nautical miles.
Ooh.
Speed is 14.4 knots, so he's speeding up now that we're getting closer.
Why doesn't that surprise me? He had to fill in that 24 hours, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
They were talking about going to Suva, but they didn't even decide that.
Yeah, look, 4,810 meters deep.
The 0 is more clearer than the other one, so it has to be an 8.
Yeah, so let's have a look out here. This ocean here is almost 5 kilometers deep. Holy crap.
How deep's the deepest point?
This is the sunset on our last night on board. How fast are we going?
It was 14 knots.
Yeah, so we're doing around about 14 knots. And the last time we saw the screen in our room, it said that we were in 4,810 meters, almost 5 kilometers deep of water, for crying out loud. So we're approaching Australia. We'll be in Sydney by morning. Can't see any sign of land yet, but that's a beautiful sunset. As you can see, we're almost back to Sydney, 136 metres deep. And how far away did it say?
29 nautical miles.
And Sydney is 29 nautical miles away. So doing 14 knots still, so we're moving quite well. Distance travelled 3,739 nautical miles so far. So we're all packed up, ready to go. You right there?
Yeah, let's put it down on its
Cool. It's around about 4 a.m. and we can see the lights of Australia on the shore. This is the back of the ship, so it's not here, it's out the front somewhere. So we're just getting ready to have breakfast and then disembark. So I'm on the back of the ship. It's early morning. It's just coming on 4 a.m. and we're pulling into Sydney Harbour. Oh, there's a tugboat down there. So he's just got a line on us in case it's needed. He's not pushing us. So we're just at the back of the boat because we're in the pantry. We're about to have breakfast, just having a drink, coffee, while we're waiting for breakfast. So that's why we're sitting here at the back. So we haven't got a view of the front just yet. So this is Sydney Harbour. I'm going to do my final walk around the promenade deck on deck 7. This is all the smokers out here having their smoke. That one had red and blue flashing. Is that a police boat out there? Yeah, red and blue flashing. Might be Sydney Harbour Police Boat, which was made by QS in Wanganui, New Zealand. That's the Sydney Harbour Bridge there, and the freeway, they call that a freeway here. we're going to be docking right over there. Oh, I just saw a shooting star go down there between the buildings. Don't know if that'll be visible on camera. So that's the cruise terminal just there, so we're going to pull up alongside that, and maybe that tugboat that we saw at the back is going to help us swing around. That looks like a Sydney Harbour police boat. And as I said earlier, they were made by QS in Wanganui, my hometown. My brother-in-law, Tiaki, he was one of the main engineers making those. And there's a train pulling out of the train station here. That'll be heading back into Sydney Central. The Sydney Opera House there. Yeah, I'm surprised too, actually. Yeah.
Are you serious? This is going to be the best view.
I know. And just before, a moment ago, I got this on video. There was a shooting star went between those buildings.
Oh, was it really?
Sydney Harbour Bridge. It's about 5 AM at the moment now. Heading back down to deck 7. So that was really interesting, getting a shot of us coming into dock in Sydney Harbour. Why I'm not doing it this way I don't know, but I'm in the elevator heading back up to deck 14 for breakfast. Join Andy for breakfast. Oh, 11. Right, deck 14 again now. I'm just making my way back to the pantry. This is the family pool area. In this area here, they sell New Zealand ice cream here, and the prices are quite shocking, really, because let's have a look. 2 scoops, $9. We can buy a 2-litre container of this stuff from the supermarket for $5. Morning. And this is the pantry. Looks like everything's open now. Here she is. Looks like everything's open there now. Now, very, very good. Now, see those buildings out there? I got a shot of that, and as I was shooting it, a shooting star went between the buildings. Yeah. So we're just sitting down to our final breakfast on board. I've got watermelon, rockmelon, pineapple, a yogurt, sausages, eggs and bacon, and some juice. Yeah,
Talk to you soon. Safe travel, brother. You too, take care, eh?
Now I'm going to have to stop filming because we're going to go through, I guess, the equivalent of customs or something like that, and it's a secure area. And when I came on board, they asked me to turn my cameras off. Yeah, I'll have to turn it off when we go into here because this is a secure area. Hello. Hey? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so this one on my handle is a bit of a pain. Well, that was very easy. We're done. Got through all that thing and we're good to go. Back in Sydney.
Yeah, so we need to see if we can spot Karen and Mark.
Yeah.
Here or not. They may or may not be here. Anybody need a taxi? We're just going to place to sit and just watch things.
They might be out there by those trees where they left us.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because we don't know where they're at. Karen will be on the lookout for us.
Yeah.
She knows her big brother.
So, up there is where our room was.
We've got the balcony.
Yeah.
We use the balcony.
Oh, yeah. Having an internal room just wouldn't suit us. I don't think.
Nah.
Because
It's just not us.
we spent a lot of time out on our balcony.
Yeah. Got up really early too.
Yeah, we did. Might turn this off for a bit. So there's the ship that we spent the last couple of weeks on, the bridge, and that level there. So up the top there, you come down to that balcony level.
Yep.
That's where we were.
We're the second balcony down from.
Second down?
Yeah, because we
Okay.
had a row of balconies above us.
Okay, so the second balcony down, so 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, our room was along there.
They just wanted to scan us off, that's all.
Yep. And I'm glad we're not waiting till 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And there's a ferry coming out. So we're just sitting waiting for my sister to arrive, having a rest. That was quite good, lugging all of our luggage out. When we were coming in to harbour, I was standing on the front there and I saw a shooting star go between these buildings, which was kind of cool. Don't know whether it would show up on camera, but yeah, we're just watching people coming and going and stuff like that and having a rest. Sydney Opera House there, Harbour Bridge over there. The ship that we've been on for nearly 2 weeks is there.
It was amazing. First few days we sort of get a little bit lost, but it didn't take us long to learn the layout of the ship.
Learn the ship. Yeah.
Very well, very quickly.
Yeah. There's the sun coming up over there, the Opera House there. We're back in Sydney, Australia. And this was our first overseas holiday. There's Supergirl there. Man, she's a fast walker. I was just playing around with the text on my phone. That's Andy down there with the blue top on. She's going for a walk to see if she can find a place to exchange some currency. We've got $100 Vanuatu money and 1,000 francs New Caledonia money. And I think 1,000 francs, we only bought 2 cans of Coke with 1,000 francs, so I don't think 1,000 francs is actually worth much. But my sister's just leaving her place. She's about an hour and a half away, so that's cool. I'll just sit here and just watch people go by. I can still see Andy going around the corner there and see if she can find somewhere to exchange the currency. The ferries are going. Also too, my sister's husband Mark, his brother has a water taxi here and they've organised for us to go on a tour of Sydney Harbour, which would be kind of amazing. So we'll see how that works out, and I'm just going to sit here and wait. Another ferry going out, and here she comes back again. So I don't think that was a very successful mission. So these ferries coming and going from Sydney Harbour all day from along here. That looks like a water taxi coming in there, or another type of ferry. And that ferry is taking off again now. Yeah, they come and go all day.
Yeah, they do. So it must be a really busy port, hey?
Well, there's 4 million. There's the population of New Zealand in this city. Yeah.
The hum of the city, the noise of the city.
Mm.
We haven't had that for a long time. We've just had ocean.
Karen did say what this type of bird was called. They call them a bin chicken here. Hello. Hello, he doesn't...
You can see why.
Yeah, but he doesn't care that I'm here. He's just doing his thing.
He's used to humans being around.
Yeah. So that's what they call a bin chicken here.
Apparently. Because they root around in the bins all the time.
Yeah. The sun up there over the Opera House looks more like a moon because it's shielded by the clouds and all of its brightness is gone. So there's 2 ports that this ship docks at. Is the ship Opera House. We're at Circular Quay, which is also a railway station as well. Circular Quay. The other place that it docks is go through the harbour bridge and way up that way to White Bay. That's the other place it might be. But this is Circular Quay in Sydney Harbour. So I'm just going for a quick walk, find a toilet just around the corner. Andrea said that there's a currency exchange place just around the corner here, so that opens at 9 o'clock, so got a little bit of wait for that. But I'm just going for a bit of a walk. So this is Circular Quay. Andy said she saw a place here where she could exchange some currency. Ah, there it is right there. Okay. So they open at 9 o'clock. So there's the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and that's our ship, and all these people getting off the ship. with their checked luggage. We did an express checkout because we were taking our own luggage, so that was good. And that's the railway station at Circular Quay. They come every 15 minutes or so. That one, I'm not sure where that one's going, but that way you can go into Sydney Central, and then from there you can go all over the place. Oh look, nzbeeker. I follow that guy on YouTube. Hello. Hello. Yeah. What type of bird is that? Yeah. No, he's not, eh?